If someone were to say that their culture is Christ's disciples' culture, it would most likely be understood to mean that their personal and communal identity is rooted in the principles and way of life of early Christianity. This claim implies a commitment to a spiritual and ethical framework that transcends traditional ethnic or national boundaries. Key components of the claim. The statement, "My culture is Christ's disciples' culture," would be interpreted by most informed listeners as a reference to the hybrid culture of the early followers of Jesus Christ, emphasizing the following aspects: the core identity, early Christian faith. This is the central meaning. It indicates that the person's primary cultural identity is based on their religious faith and commitment to Christ's teachings. Priority. Their religious and moral values take precedence over any inherited ethnic or national cultural traditions. Apostolic doctrine. A commitment to the core beliefs, teachings, and practices established by the original apostles. Piety and fellowship. A focus on communalism, sharing life and resources, prayer, worship, and selfless living, referencing Acts 2:42-47. The cultural method, transcultural adaptability. This acknowledges the disciples' ability to spread their message by adapting to different people. Universalism. The belief that their culture is transcultural or universal. It is for all people and is not tied to a single race, language, or nation. Mission-driven adaptability. A willingness to become all things to all people, 1 Corinthians 9:22. By respecting and learning from other cultures for the purpose of sharing their spiritual message, echoing the concept of apostolic adaptability. The ethical framework, radical ethics. It signals a culture defined by ethical commitment, which includes love and service. Central values are defined by love, forgiveness, humility, and service to others. Justice and compassion, a dedication to caring for the poor, the marginalized, and the sick. In summary, the claim is understood as a statement of spiritual culture over ethnic culture. It is a way of saying, my governing principles, my community life, and my core identity are derived from the foundational values and practices of the New Testament Church, and these values dictate how I relate to the wider world.